Yo, what's going on, gang? We are back here again today with another banger. We have Warzone 3 Season 2 out today, man. Fortune's Keep is here. It is live in the flesh, and we have patch notes to go over. It doesn't look like any guns were nerfed or buffed in this update for Warzone. I haven't seen anything about nerfs or buffs for any of these guns. So with that being said, I don't know if they have patch notes coming next week, later this week, maybe even tomorrow, as to what's gonna happen with like nerfs and buffs. But as of right now, everything's staying the same. Pulimont still absolutely crushes. Nothing changed there, so we can't really go over that. They had Fortune's Keep come in with Resurgence, but there were some good things. There were obviously some good things. So here, we're gonna go over those, and I'll send you on your way. All right, here we go, gang. Look, we got audio improvements. Season 2 will see a continued effort in improving threat-based audio in game, with notable improvements including Ascenders, audible distance and volume increase. So Ascenders sneak up and pretty easy, absolutely get the drop on somebody. Well, those are louder now. Parachutes are now louder. It's super annoying when someone lands on you and you only hear the parachute once it's being cut. You can actually hear those boys flying through now, which is sick. That's how it used to be. Glad they're coming back with that. Enemy redeploy drones. Players will now hear the intent VO when enemies are landing in their vicinity after using the redeploy drone. That's just in the vicinity, boys. So they're definitely making audio improvements. I know everyone's like, what about footsteps? I mean, brother, footsteps are pretty loud in this game. If you can't hear footsteps, it's a personal problem. It's a headset problem. Gameplay, new features, all modes, all maps. We got Rogue Signal, new public event, a match-wide event that pits players against one another for 90 seconds to be the best at a specified task. To gather the most money, get most kills, deal the most damage, or open the most loot chests. The top 3 teams are awarded with cash XP and the location of a special ward cache that holds a powerful wonder weapon. Again, wonder weapon, bro. That's so nuts. You'll be able to shoot like ray guns and joint. Resurgence, squad wipe streaks. This is new. Add a new skull and sickles icon next to remaining teams, players, your kills, and players watching you. This represents the number of squads you achieve back to back within 90-second windows. Like you go through, if you can wipe out full squads by yourself in a 90-second window, you'll get a counter that will save to your stats as well. This stat is tracked per match and is added to your main stats along with your personal best. That is such a flex, bro. The squad wipe counter is a flex. 1000% a flex. A white flare shoots up from the last enemy player to be slain after each visible streak. Visible for around 10 seconds. This enables rival squads to spot your aggression if they're observant. Compete with other squads and claim in-game loot, calling cards, and emblem rewards as you reach squad wipe milestones through this and future seasons. This feature is disabled in rank play. So keep that in mind if you're duking it out in rank play. I mean, you really shouldn't be going for like solo squad wipes in rank play regardless. It's really ranked as like a team-based effort. You're really trying to like, go through the words. You're not hitting top 250 without really having good comms. Keep that a buck. Fortune's Keep. We got eradication contract, which investigate any corp you find, allowing you to follow tracks to zombie nest of localized zombie activity. They're infesting the island. Destroy the cysts and the zombie HVTs before the contract completes. The exact type of HVT may change depending on time and other factors. Zombie power-ups. New power-up mechanics. Double point, 60-second duration. Doubles plunder from ground loot and kills. And score events and resurgence. So you basically get more gun XP, more player XP, and you get better loot. Doubles everything. More ammo, more grenades, whatever. Kill streaks will double it. You have full armor instant buff. Actively fills your armor slots on pickup. Max ammo instant buff. Fully fills ammo for all your carried weapons on pickup. That means if you are in the middle of a squad wipe and there's one floating there and you drop 3 people, you need to reload, you touch that, you're good to go again. I'm sure we'll see a clip like that. That's so sick. Fire sale 90-second duration, reduce the price of all shop items. I mean, that's really not new. I don't know why they added that. Fire sales, like, I've been there, bro. Looting spree 60-second duration, adds bonus items to caches with a very high chance of a bonus common item and a small but significant chance of an additional legendary item. I mean, I can see where that's like kind of cool, but also like in the same sense, like once you have your loadout, it's like fry time, you know? Zarkor, this is gas right here. Increased movement speed by 10% with infinite tack sprint and reloading while sprinting. Disables fall damage. Catch me out in Fortune's Keep with Zarkor. 100%. I'm frying out the bots. Like, just keep your head on a swivel. 100%. Undead Sight. This one's cracked. 45-second duration. Operators or AI enemies within the range of your vision are highlighted red, and friendly squad mates are blue. Tracker footsteps are bro. It's legitimately like an aimbot. You straight up get an aimbot. It's crazy. Okay, adjusted features right here. All modes, all maps. Health regen delay. The speed at which you begin to heal after taking damage has been decreased to 6 seconds from 7. That doesn't seem like a big deal. That's a very noticeable deal. People will absolutely feel harder to kill if you shoot them and they run away because of 6 to 7 seconds. That 1 second difference is actually massive. Usually when they make a change to this, it's half a second, a quarter of a second. It's very small changes. A full second, they saw a problem and they're addressing it. You will notice that. 100% you'll notice that. If you're a demon, if you run around, you have good movement, this is a dub for you. 100%. This definitely rewards better players, more shifty players. You get lit, you get around a corner, you're healed up in 6 seconds. I genuinely believe they did this because of the squad wipe counter. 100%. This gets you ready for squad wipes. This 1 second is the difference. Regen per second increased to 50 from 40. So not only will it happen faster, you'll regen health, actually regen the health itself faster. So huge. After reviewing engagement data, we felt that there was room to both reduce the delay and increase the regen time, providing a total change of 1.75 seconds off the process. Yo, that's crazy. As a reminder, the medic vest and survivor perk both set the regen delay to 4 seconds, which also increased by, I mean, bro, this is massive. Like, so by default, we went from 7 almost to 5. Like, we're like 5.25 right now. That's crazy. Considering medics only 4 seconds, I mean, brother, that's sick. I'm super stoked to see that. That's gonna feel more like Warzone for once. Ground loot, weapon builds have been updated in the ground loot. So we got a new ground loot pool. Newer weapons have been added. Existing weapons have received improved builds. Remove several Modern Warfare 2 weapons and those that came defaulted to burst fire. That's awesome. I'm glad we're seeing less of these right here. They're all kind of poopy buns. We're seeing more new guns. We got new weapons added and existing weapons have been changed. Better builds. That's always a good thing. It definitely makes the game feel fresh every time they do this. Danger zone tag map notification. An icon has been added to the tag map to show the danger zone of an incoming precision airstrike. Huge, bro. Players in this area are at risk of being damaged. Like, the amount of times, even in Warzone 2019, where the banner wouldn't come up on your screen, like precision airstrike inbound, it was horrible. But if you're like a good player, a good Warzone player, you're always looking at your tac map. Like, you'll watch, like, even in any videos, any like top tier players videos, you'll watch and the eyes go like this every time they go. They're constantly looking up like this. And everyone's like, oh, you're looking at a second monitor, you have an aimbot on another. No, like, I'm putting my finger on it now. It's like my monitor. It's my main monitor. Like, here's boop right here. It's my main monitor. It's the mini map. They're always looking up because they're looking at that mini map, man. You got to. And now precision airstrikes will show on that joint, especially in Resurgence. Every time you thirst somebody, you need to be looking at the mini map anyways. That's a given. This right here, big weenie. This right here is gas. I'm so glad they added that. A precision airstrike banner radius alongside the above. The distance at which players see the existing warning banner for a precision airstrike on the HUD has been increased. So if you're running to something, maybe it's not on the tac map quite yet, you're gonna get the banner, bro. This is huge. Like, these small quality of life changes are massive. These are things people are gonna notice and go, that's so sick. Like, that's nice. That will improve your play experience 100%. These are good changes. UAV HUD notification. Players will now see a small red outline around their minimap when they are under the influence of an enemy UAV in order to help better understand when they may be visible. Bro, where has this been for 3 years? Like, this is good stuff, bro. This makes me so excited. Auto-equipped durable gas mask. Players will now auto-equip the durable gas mask over the regular gas mask by default. Dub. Players can still equip a regular gas mask over an equipped durable, so you can go back. Dub. Normal gas masks are now automatically dropped when a player equips a durable gas mask. This is a dub, brother. These quality of life updates are huge and they just keep coming. Redeploy drone. The location of the ping icon for the redeploy drone has been moved to the bottom of the ascender to improve player navigation. This might get annoying. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see that in game. Like, it might just kind of get in the way. Who knows? But regardless, it might be dope. Death location highlight. The player's death skull icon appears upon redeployment and remains visible until the player has landed. Huge. Everyone's like, where did I die? That's so annoying. I don't understand how someone doesn't remember where they died. But regardless, massive. It's gonna help the bozos. When the player's landed, the death icon will stay for an extra 10 seconds if the player landed near the death icon. Yeah, super sick. Yeah, salutable grenade visibility. Loadout markers and smoke grenades are now easier to spot on the ground. They are now upright and slightly elevated from the ground. So essentially Warzone 1 loot, like dub. Everything should be like elevated off the ground like that. This will now match the behavior of deployable buy station grenades when they are on the ground. Auto-equip stowed kill streaks. Player will now auto-equip the next available kill streak that is stowed. Dub. Live ping fade. While players are aiming down sights, live enemy pings will now fade away. I don't know about that. If it's a live ping should stay on if you're ADS because you're trying to follow people. Like, I ping people when they run through bushes and trees and shit, so I can like trace them through whatever. It's like Combat Scout essentially. So I mean, whatever. Not the end of the world. It's super easy to trace somebody. Stow equipment. Equip perk pack. Let's see. Players can now stow their equip perk pack. That's silly. I don't know why they did that. Infill flight path. Let's see. The infill flight path now lingers for a while, moving the start of the match, following the movement. Okay, I'm with that. Let's see. Urzic stand, buy station shuffle. Buy station locations have been upgraded to refresh the gameplay loop in combat scenarios. The number of available buy stations remains unchanged, so they're gonna move. Cool. Gulag loadouts. Let's see. Updated weapons for the Goosh. Item drops. Decreased chance of portable radar and suppression mine appears on the ground by 30%. Gas. Champion's Quest. Progress will reset at the launch of Season 2. Time to defuse decreased to 10 seconds down from 15. Chopper health increased by 10%. The order of the elements changed to beryllium first. Tritanium, whatever the hell, boy. And then plutonium. Super gas. Gulag tokens has been removed from resurgence loot tables. Awesome. Dynamic fog system. The fog will now only be present in 8% of games. It was 24. Sick. Loot density. In the smaller, more dense POIs, the loot density has decreased. Okay. These are, I mean, big changes. These are like weapon changes right here. Let's see. ADS idle sway. While players aim down sights, idle sway is active. This mechanic disencourages players from holding their sights for an extended period of time with a constant subtle motion. Oh, so basically saying don't camp. Quit hard scoping. Oh wait, sniper rifles are not included actually, so whatever. Let's see. The initial delay, blah, 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 increase 3-second period of time. Okay, so if you are ADSing for too long, if you are laying down and waiting for someone to like come around the corner, you're ADSing, your gun's gonna start moving if you wait too long because you're being a little bit. You need to rush the fight. Hip fire across air sway. What? The trajectory of weapon bullets is represented by the hipfire crosshair position on the player's screen. Previously, the crosshair was influenced by the direction of the weapon, causing the firing direction to deviate from the center of the screen. Today's changes eliminate the resulting compromise to accuracy without sacrificing the weight and reactivity this motion added. Hipfire crosshair will no longer sway from the center of the screen while the player moves or rotates the camera. Massive. So essentially, when you would go to move, like the crosshair, like this is your crosshair and this is you, you would look and it would like follow kind of like behind. It wouldn't, even though your bullets weren't here, like if I'm looking this way and my crosshair is like behind me, my bullets are still shooting here. It's not here. That's gonna help a lot of people out. That was actually a setting you could turn on, like where it was a fixed crosshair, but they went ahead and said too many people aren't using it. Let's go ahead and just help the meatheads out. Look ahead. It says, please take time to adjust to these changes. Let us know how you feel. We'll continue. Super sick. I mean, those are all really positive changes. Obviously, we've talked about these guns. We got the BP-50, the Ram 9, the SOA as well. It's a battle rifle. We got the sword. We have a ton of new aftermarket parts. If you want to pause the video and read all of these different, I mean, feel free. More power to you, 100%. Okay. To my understanding, this is like the nerf list. We talked about at the beginning of the video, there weren't like weapon nerfs. It'll come. Very minimal increases and like decreases. We're gonna see a lot of the same metas. That's essentially what I'm getting at. We'll go over them anyways. Mid damage reduced from 24 to 28. This is like Ram 7. That's how I always do it. I say nerf or buff. All right, so we got absolute nerf, big buff, big buff, big nerf. Let's see. I don't, not really a big change. Boz P absolutely chopped it up, chopped and screwed. MTZ 762 gone. Sidewinder. I mean, it's not really gonna make a huge difference. The bullet velocity from 600 from 540. Maybe that makes a big difference, but I don't really see it too well. SMGs, the HMR9 got absolute nerfed. WSP9 got buffed. It was already super good. Shotguns, we're gonna see a lot of nerfs here, I'm sure. Nerf, 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 nerf. Okay, LMGs, Deployment. Jack Annihilator Bull Pump Kit. Near mid damage set to 32, new variable. Near mid damage set to 38. Minimum damage reduced to 30 from 34. That's a big drop, but here's the thing. Near mid damage right here has changed. This gun fries from a mile away. It's the most accurate meta we've probably ever had, rather than the Kilo in Modern Warfare 2019. Pulimon's still top tier viable. Don't get that turned around. Like 100%. It looks like this gun, the TAC Evolver, got a buff, like a pretty healthy buff, but the minimum damage on it's 26. I mean, you gotta think the Pulimon's at 30. Okay, this is at 20, so really not that crazy. It did get increased to 34, which used to be the minimum damage for the Pulimon, which is hilarious. But okay, so probably still mid, definitely mid, and mid. The KVD Enforcer decreased headshot multipliers. The MTZ Interceptor, this right here actually is a one-shot kill. This marksman rifle is now officially a one-shot kill in Resurgence. Just like the Kar 98. It says decreased night multiplier right here, but it absolutely one-shots. Don't get that twisted. MCW 68. I don't know why they would nerf bullet velocity on these snipers and not even one-shot kills, man. It's so frustrating. LMS, reduce the intensity of aim down sight idle sway, buff. Crossbow, no one's using that, bro. What? XRK Stalker, another one. Now one shot downs to the head within its max range. Max damage range is increased to 50 meters. So, I mean, bro, you can build this thing to be an absolute beam. Straight up, that's the new Kar 98, 100% XRK Stalker. Longbow got nerfed. Signal 50 got nerfed. SPX 80 got buffed. Handguns, Renetti, reduced movement speed penalties by 50. That could probably be a meta. The Stinger, max damage increased to 24 from 20. That might be top tier viable too. The 50 GS got increased. The damage to 78 from 72. That thing was already kind of cracked at Fortnite, my guy. And the Basilisk, lower torso damage. Okay. Melee weapons were changed. Some perks, flex perk, revised audio levels equipped. Um, let's see, now reduce gas damage by 20% from 10. Oh, that's kind of gas. I mean, but we wear gas masks. Like, no one's wasting a perk on this when there's a gas mask. We got Battle Harden. We'll now have the resist icon for Custody. Okay, quick fix. Now correctly begin regenerating health when the player inserts an armor plate. Awesome. Shrouded the deployed smoke grenade. Randomized. Okay. This minor change makes it slightly less predictable where the down player is within the smoke. I mean, that small stuff. Let's see. Damage values from Clem 170, far damage 100. Is that a nerf? I don't know. They didn't show the original damage profiles here. C4 throw velocity increased to 425 from 3. Okay. The charge can now be thrown between 5 and 15 based on the type of throw. Okay, so you can really lob a C4 again. Nothing will ever beat Warzone 1 C4. Like the initial day 1 drop C4, you could throw that bitch like a football. Let's see. Breacher drones decreased from 175 to 200. Frag grenades close damage increased to 2. Oh, okay, so big buff to frag grenades. Probably see more of those. Gas masks. Let's see. Health reduced to 100 from 120. Durable gas reduced to 200 from 240. That's fine. And then just a ton of little bug fixes. Listen, if you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, man. Hit that sub button. Press that like button. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it, game.